Welcome back to the channel, guys. David Harris. Today we're cleaning out this clapboards in the front with hardy board siding and natural cedar shakes. As you can tell, when I was running around the house there where Callum just sprayed, it's all nice and dark, nice and wet, but it's just a little gray on the side over there. Over here it was a little bit darker, and in the back was a little blackish, right? Wasn't too bad. I've seen a lot worse. And you have seen me clean a lot worse. Honestly, this one here was pretty ideal for cleaning. Didn't have to use anything too strong on it. We did use a good 3% mix using our Soft Wash Factory booster pump. It's a good pump to apply this type of mix with, so it's not, just dousing everything around it. I would never use like a gas roof pump or anything like that. I would absolutely use this pump here, an air system, or a 12 volt. I don't even promote a 12 volt. I don't really like 12 volt systems. They're just not as reliable as they used to be. So I would really go with the booster or the air. But the whole point of saying this is mainly just of gallons per minute, and it's like gallons per minute coming out. You don't need anything crazy. You don't want anything wild spraying out of here, guys. We got plants around here. We got a lot of stuff going on. We don't need the same or more than the guy that's spraying the fresh water. So Callum's spraying fresh water. He's doing 10 gallons per minute out of that pump with water, which is great because now he can dilute down my mix, which is what you want to be able to do. Now, if I had a pump identical to his and I'm spraying a very strong mix, it's going to take a lot for him to dilute all that mix. When I don't have a gigantic pump, it's easier for him to dilute the mix that touched the plants, that touched different areas that you don't want it on. So it works out really good, and we don't damage anything, and we always are very careful, of course, but that's a really good tip to know when you're spraying. When you're doing like a house wash or something like that, you don't really have to worry about it. But when we're talking like 3% and more mix, you really want to have somebody else there spraying, diluting things, and cleaning it up, basically, because it can get nasty otherwise. But this house here is coming out beautiful, guys. As you guys can see, Callum's just behind me, rinsing it all down, actually. Like, he already wet it all up, and then I'm just going there, and we ended up stopping right here for a little bit. You're not really gonna be able to tell too much in the video, but we ended up having to stop. We ran out of water, and the water was coming out, I don't know, 1 gallon a minute. We had Callum over here dumping out 10 gallons a minute. Got the Soft Wash Factory booster pump kicking out another 3 or 3.5 gallons a minute. Obviously, all that isn't happening every single second, but it's a lot when it's only dripping into the tank to fill it up. So yeah, guys, that's that gray look that I'm talking about. A lot of people like that gray look where Callum's spraying right now, wetting it, because now we finally have some water. So he can wet it all up, and then I'll spray it up, make it look great, making Cedar shingles great again. So yeah, I mean, you don't need all these fancy chemicals and everything. Yeah, they obviously work as well, but guys, look at the results I get out of this. It looks amazing. And the trick really is that pre-wetting in the rinsing, and that dwell time cannot be too long, guys. And you have to be able to really rinse these things, not just, I rinsed it off with my little garden hose, which, it can work, but make sure you're just doing sections at a time, smaller sections at a time, because you're going to have to be able to sit there and rinse for a long period of time, which is fine. You're going to get the job done. You're going to get great results, and that's all that really matters, is that you got the job done, you got the results that the customer wanted, so then you get paid. Bada bing, bada boom. And there you go. Boom. Done. Callum's rinsing that thing down. So now I'm just going to be waiting on Callum, basically rinsing. I would have taken out the pressure washer as well to help him rinse. We do that a lot too because rinsing is huge. But again, we only got like 1 gallon a minute coming into the tank, so we gotta work that way, right? And over here, we're just gonna finish up that little bit of Cedar shakes there, and then on the front we have a little bit more of the Cedar shakes, kind of like in this little corner here, but on the deck there, and up above that farmer's porch type of thing on the roof there, there's Cedar shakes going up on the gable wall there. So clean those up, and then we will be doing the roof. We're gonna switch over our mix up to a 6% mix. And those Cedar shakes also inside the deck there, like on the inside part, are actually pretty darn new. I think within like this year they put them on, so they're pretty much brand new. Not yesterday, but a few months back. So it's a good look right there to see how they're coming out as well. And just checking some water, switching over my mix, you know. And again, this wand, oh man, I'm really liking this wand, guys. That 45 really makes a huge difference, guys. And also, I do have just a 45 cam lock that you guys could buy as well. They can add on to a straight wand. That's all stainless steel, just so you know. It is not plastic, but it is a very good add-on. I have a lot of aluminum and stainless steel wands on the website, softwashfactory.com, and also this wand, this gun here, and I will be putting up the new gun when I show you guys that newer gun that we're going to be using. That's all aluminum. It's going to be great. And it also has another feature to it too, nothing crazy, just in front of my hand there's like a guard, which I think is good because when I'm taking off the nozzle there and stuff, I won't be able to bump the trigger into anything and, you know, spray myself in the face. Not like that would ever happen. And that's again why you wear a full face shield, honestly, so you don't get sprayed in the face, well, by the wind or by yourself. You know. And right here I just turned down my mix a lot, down to a house wash mix, and I'm spraying those weather stripping around the garage doors first a lot, and the garage doors and this garage side with a 6% mix actually. And then Callum will rinse it off soon enough. He's getting this driveway nice and wet, getting all that mix out of here. And yes, guys, you can throw 6% on painted siding, especially when it's nice and wet. I would definitely test it out first. We always do. But it is possible. You should rinse it off sooner than later as well, because it's going to work extremely fast. Probably in about 1 minute, you will be all set to rinse it right off. Don't let it sit on there for too long. You could get in trouble with that, even if you did do a test spot and you tested it out and checked it all out. Just a tip for you. But guys, that's the end of this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys have any questions about cleaning Cedar shakes, roofs, anything, please leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe. Peace.